Yeah, them niggas with their fingers, all them niggas do is talk. If we catch them up in traffic, then we tell them that shit chalk. Grew up with most you niggas, I ain't skinning none of y'all. You bleed how I bleed, nigga, and ain't shit to knock you off. You ain't really with this shit, so
YouTube, it's your boy Mike T's back at you with another video. And I promise y'all part 2 to the Cottonsubs Customs, or should I say TechBot Customs? That's the correct name. We're gonna have a review today versus the 3G OPAQUE paper. We're gonna see which one may be better, how the results turn out, and make a decision from there. All that and more after the intro. So for the sub shirt, I'm going to use a George for $388, and it's a 65-35% poly blend. Lord, the words in my mouth just be stumbling and tumbling. What we're going to do is sublimate on this and see how that turns out, and see if this is a better option than the Cottonsub, or is the Cottonsub a better option than the 3G OPAQUE. For the Cottonsub, we're going to use 100% cotton Bella canvas right here, and we got sort of similar images right here, one printed on a 3G OPAQUE paper, and no, the images aren't the same, but I got them close enough, and the other one on just regular sublimation paper. So this one will go on the George shirt, and this one will go on the Bella canvas. So let's get into this review. So the first shirt we're going to do is the TechBot custom shirt, and I've already cut my Cottonsub down the size. So the first thing you want to do is line it up, and you see how I have a little play time. I don't have to worry about is it melting to the shirt. Can I rearrange it if I want to? I could do all of that. So I got it where I want it. I'm gonna put my Black Lives Matter image over it. And it's not a perfect image, and it's not perfectly sized. We're just doing this strictly for demonstration purposes and to basically do a compare. So there's that. Grab my paper. So per Cottonsubs directions, after you cut the image down to size and it's a white garment, you can leave a little bit of extra because it is a white garment. It is going to blend in because it is a white garment. And this is 100% cotton, mind you guys. We're going to go ahead and cover it, and we're going to press at 380 seconds, 380 degrees for 30 seconds. And that's up. Looks like it's subbed. There's the Black Lives Matter. And once again, guys, I didn't make it too perfect. We're just doing this for demonstration purposes, but man, that looks good for sublimation on 100% cotton. So now let's use the 3G OPAQUE. So I got my own settings for both of the methods that we're using. For Cottonsubs, it's supposed to be between 375 to 385 for 60 seconds or 1 minute. You're supposed to press. I, however, did 380 degrees for 30 seconds, and it came out just fine. But that works for me. It really is dependent upon your machine. I have a Heat Press Nation 16 by 20 that I'm using right now, so it really works for me. There's no need to overdo it or darken the garment. A lot of times you'll get a yellowish tint if you hold it under the heat at a certain temperature for too long. I found the sweet spot for me is 380 degrees for 30 seconds. However, on the other hand, for the Golden Seal or for the 3G OPAQUE, it's supposed to be 350 degrees for, I believe, 60 seconds. I use 320 degrees for 15 seconds to adhere to the garment. Now, you can double press both garments if you'd like to for a little bit more comfortability. But for me, I found that arranging the degrees a little bit works better for me. I've heard some frightening news. There's a lot of things going on in Ohio, so it's got me a little bit riled up. So that's why I'm stumbling all over this video, not sure what to do. But in this time of healing, like I said in the video before, we just came out of a 2.5 month lockdown with COVID. Let's make sure that we're all at peace and justice. Together we can survive. Independent, it might be a different outlook on life. So I pray for everybody that's going through something, especially during these hard times. And let's keep the peace. So this is a 3G opaque paper, and no, the images aren't exactly the same. I tried to do the best I could, and this was printed off an inkjet printer. And we're going to put it onto the garment, and you kind of want to move fairly quickly, because if you don't, as you can see, this is starting to get a little bit melty. And you won't have that move around like you initially had with the Cottonsub. So that's one major comparison I can tell from the beginning. Now I can pick this sheet up. I can't walk away. I can't do anything. Also, another thing, I have to cover it with wax paper. Then cover it with my Teflon sheet. And once again, we're going to press at 320 degrees. It's a little bit higher for 15 seconds. And usually I just do one press. For the sake of this video, just one press since I'm doing a review. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we'll remove this and peel that off. Doesn't look too bad. I know the R is cut off. Please, people, do not cut me off because the R is cut off. And that's a 3G opaque paper. So let's compare them side by side and see what we like and what we don't. So now that we have done both procedures, and once again, I apologize for stumbling throughout the video, but it's been a lot of hectic things going on. If you're reading the news or hearing the news about Ohio, some crazy things going on. I'd rather not speak about it, but that's what's got me a little riled up. Let's get into the ending of this review. So to my right, I have 3G opaque. I gotta say the color did come out. I like the way that it looks, the darkish yellow with the black on there. However, there's like this feel to it. Can you hear it? Feel it? Yeah, definitely noticeable. And to our left is the Cottonsub. Smooth,
blended.
It is very blended, but it's not as bright as colored as the 3G opaque.
Yeah.
So I mean, really it comes down, do you want a brighter color or do you want a softer feel? With me, I'm sticking with Cottonsub simply because I don't have to worry about rushing and get the image down. I have plenty of time to size my image and do a overbleed or an underbleed depending on what I want for the product. So I can honestly say without a shadow of a doubt, my personal pick would be the Cottonsub. If you like this video, comment, like, subscribe. Even though I stumbled a lot, if you want to complain about that, go ahead and put it underneath. I will have a link to Econotransfers pretty soon, but this one's probably going to be in the sublimation how-to. And to the next one, I'm out.